Hello and welcome to Mono Rants at the Movies, a podcast where we rant about films you may have seen at house parties. I'm one of your hosts and jack of all trades, Mono, and knowing I'm a vampire but cleaning my room and stocking my fridge anyway is my co-host and master of none, Kira.
Hey, paycheck's a paycheck.
you don't
Fuck it, ain't my circus, ain't my monkeys.
Yeah, that's pretty much seems to be your one's attitude.
Yeah, fuck that shit, like...
She's like,
they pay me well.
They come here, they don't kill anybody on the island.
Yeah, they don't cause... Like,
they don't cause any trouble, relatively speaking. We'll just leave them be. And that seems to be the... Well, she makes one kind of like... kind of gasp type comment, and the other guy's just like, shh, come on, keep going.
Yeah, fair as he's dragging a bed out, which is hilarious. It was like, dude, you got super strength. You could have at least made it easy on him.
But yeah, we're in the home stretch.
Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah, you're starting to feel it now as well.
This one fucking screeches to a halt. All the momentum that you've kind of... No, I don't want Victoria back. No, but it had been gaining some traction. Like, you got the Volturi, there's imminent threat. It was like, ooh.
Well, yeah, because the first film was nothing. And then the second film had a bit of a plot and a bit of action. And then the third film actually felt like film.
Yeah, and you got some backstory, which was fun. Everybody else is way more interesting than Edward and Bella.
And then this, like...
Then
they get married, she gets pregnant,
and
she delivers the baby and dies and becomes a vampire. Like
that's the whole film.
And they're all at, like, stretched out across 90 minutes, and it still feels way too long.
Yeah, it's like so long.
Oh, it's. I didn't enjoy this one. There were one or two things that I liked, but there was less about this that I liked than the last one.
Yeah, no, this one just puts the fucking brakes on and is like, let's just go back to being all fucking broody and.
Like, at least they're not arguing about getting married and having sex and turning her, because all of those things are now agreed upon. But like, it's still.
Yeah, they had sex and they have consequences.
Well, I don't even mind the argument over whether or not to keep the baby. It's particularly the stuff around after they have sex the first time and he's all like, no, I heard you.
Come on.
It's just
like, bruises happen. Get over yourself.
I think
it's just particularly good.
By sheer virtue of just having watched 3 of them, they're getting easier as they go along, because I'm like, I know these characters, I know what to expect from them. Like, this one really, because it's just the pair of them, and most of it is him running away from her. Yeah. Every time she gets a little bit, like, amorous, he's like, no, watch me super speed away. Yeah, watch me skip through as much of that as fast as I can.
In fairness, we watched it on, 1.5 speed, and it actually
the second time. I did watch the first time on full speed.
Make that much of a difference.
No, we'll try double speed next time.
He talks at a normal pace, though.
Yes, he did. He talked more like a normal human being. We have 2 left. Shall we do one penultimate summary for breaking down part 1? It's finally time for the wedding, and all Bella's dreams to come true. That is, if her dreams include getting pregnant on her wedding night with a hybrid vampire-human baby that wants to drain her of her very life, while her new husband and his family keep calling it a thing, and also Jacob shows up to disapprove of it and then start a gang war, only for it all to be averted when he falls in love with the baby that's just killed her.
Yeah.
I mean, there's more going on there.
But that's basically, yeah.
But, I don't want to jump straight to the imprinting thing, because I'm sure we'll get hung up on that.
It's so weird.
It's weird. It's weird.
But again, Mormon church.
Yeah. So it starts with...
wedding.
Well, it starts with some more fucking bullshit narration, as it always does, about childhood and childhood ending. It's wank. It's wank. Jacob gets an invite and turns into a werewolf, and apparently that's what he's going to be doing for the next couple of weeks, as we find out later on. A
lot of tantrums, he takes off. We don't, unfortunately, get Charlie chasing Edward with a shotgun down the road, because I really wanted to see that. I thought that would be fun.
Yeah, like...
It doesn't happen in the book either, but I really wanted to see Charlie chase Edward with a shotgun.
I gave it last week because he didn't actually ask for Charlie's permission to marry Bella, and then... now we don't actually get to see him delivering the news. I really wanted to see that. Like, yeah. I mean, I think they probably just know it would have been too... he would have been like, no.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. So they just gloss over that, and it's Charlie looking at the invite going, fine, it's happening.
And then her mom getting the invitation and being all like, Phil, we're going to a wedding.
Yeah, basically everybody gets...
the invites.
The invites. And then it's Bella getting ready, and Alice is the one being all bridezilla-y.
Yeah. She just lets her plan the whole wedding, and Alice is like coordinating them. Now, it's pretty.
I mean,
it's so pretty. It's so 2010 Pinterest though. Like it really is. It's all of that jazz.
It's just, I think they lay it on a bit thick at the end of that scene not at the end of that scene, but when the Cullens are carrying stuff around and they're like, where do you want this? And she's like,
does nobody have any vision?
Yeah, that bit. It's just, it's
over
the top, and she is the one who has vision, so I'm just like, again.
Side note, we're back to bad wigs. They got a bit better the last movie, but what the fuck have they done to Jasper's head?
Look, none of them have been as bad as the wigs in the first one.
It gets fucking close in this one. But Jasper, like, because you were like, who the fuck is that?
Oh, when Jasper first comes up to the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is the next scene, because Edward is...
they're going
she goes home and Edward appears in her house immediately.
They're teaching her the day before the wedding how to walk in fucking high heels. She doesn't normally wear heels. It's your wedding day. You can wear Converse. I did.
Yeah, but you don't want Bella's wedding day to have been like your wedding day, do you?
What, fun?
Well, I mean, fun for her, but not like yours. Any more than I wanted it to be on my birthday.
Yeah. But yeah, you can wear cons. Who gives a shit?
Well, she wants to go barefoot, which is fine, because they're getting married in a forest anyway.
Yeah. Guy who married us was barefoot, so...
Yes, and we're lucky he wasn't nude.
Yeah.
Oh, we get some... I was going to say that we got, like, no origins, or I might have said we got, like, no origins or anything in this one, but we get a little bit of, like, Edward's backstory. About when he rebelled.
When he rebelled
he's like,
I'm waiting
until
people.
The night before the wedding to tell you the absolute worst thing about me. It's basically what he says.
Yeah. Oh, who gives a fuck? If your rebellious phase, I went and ate some rapists.
Yeah, I killed some rapists and murderers.
You did everybody a favour. Like,
she even says it. Even she says it.
Like, you did kill people, which is kind of against Carlisle's whole thing.
Yeah,
but I mean, they were horrible people. You did the world a favour.
But in the first film, when he's all like trying to keep her away from him, and he's all like, "This is the skin of a killer, Bella, and you don't know what I've done, and I've killed people." And now it turns out that it's just he killed a couple, because it doesn't even sound like he did it for that long. He killed a couple of murderers and rapists. That's what he's so tortured over. Get fucked, dude. Like, you did the world a favour. Stop onto yourself and stop being so mopey.
Like, I'm going to rebel against vampires. They normally go off and are having, like, massive, like, bloodbaths and orgies and stuff
when he
like
said
that.
He rebelled, that's what I was expecting it to be, like that. And it's not even like he went on a mad one and killed, like, a load of bad guys. It sounds like he just did it for, I don't know, a little while. Just a spell, you know?
Because at least in that, like, because...
That's when I spent the season offing murderers, like...
Yeah, no, because, like, that... It's really funny, because the Vampire Diaries, one of the brothers doesn't drink human blood because he's a ripper. So when he tastes human blood, he loses all control and he doesn't stop until he's like destroyed a town kind of thing. Like he's literally like rips them apart. Like, so that's like, okay, cool. And then you see him, it does happen to him at one point and he goes off and they're just following this trail of carnage.
If that was Edward's rebellion, then I'd say, you can be tortured over that. But like, no, he killed...
Stefan is.
But like, no, it's stupid.
And
it is like, as stupid as Jasper and Emmett jumping up onto her window in plain view of anybody who's happening to walk by.
I know, there's a lot of activity in that back garden.
But yeah, they're off for a bachelor party that involves killing lions and bears, apparently.
Oh my.
Well, no, fuck that. Like, kill some deer. Don't be killing bears.
Don't need a mountain lion, that's shitty.
Yeah, or bears.
Yeah.
Like either of them. Go kill some deer. Assholes. Well, I'm guessing they don't actually end up killing any because it's a rather large plot point in the rest of the film that they haven't eaten.
Yeah.
So obviously
like 2 or 3 in like a month at that point.
However long it is. But the bears and lions are safe, at least. I hadn't thought about that until just now. I feel a little bit better because I had been like, don't kill the fucking bears. Bella has a bad wedding dream.
Where everyone tries to kill her.
Well, no, where she's like...
eating everybody.
Or everybody's dead anyway.
Yeah.
I do kind of like the shot of...
Oh, them all, the pile of bodies?
The pile of bodies with the Volturi and them at the top and Edward's little dribble of blood.
That dribble of blood never looks realistic in any of them.
No, it doesn't. And like I said in the last episode, one cool shot is not a good movie to make. She wakes up and is...
Alice is like, what did I tell you about getting beauty sleep?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Then it's...
they're like getting dressed.
It's all the prep beforehand. Charlie cops about the...
Charlie's like... Is this graduation caps?
That's a lot of graduation caps, and Mom's like, oh, that's so creative. And he's like, that's just fucking weird.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, that's so quirky, cool, and fun. But Renee is like, quirky, cool, Mom.
Yeah, but
so
immediately the question is, where'd you get all the graduation caps?
They could probably just be like, oh, it's art by some obscure person you don't know because we're rich and we can say shit like that.
True.
Because there's like giant scissors on the wall.
There is a giant scissors on the wall. I thought that was hilarious. I don't know why it was there, but it was funny. Yeah, Charlie and Mom, Renee, give her...
It's beautiful. It's a hair comb.
Yeah, and they're like, this could be your first...
with emeralds.
Yeah, it was like her mom's and they've had it reset.
It's
and
so
they're
pretty.
Like, yeah, but the whole thing is they're like, oh, it's your first heirloom. You can give it to your kid and she can give it to her kid.
And they're like, ew.
And she's like, I'm not going to be having any kids.
Yeah.
Well, that's what she thinks anyway. Then...
Get her dressed. Downstairs.
Yeah, it's everybody kind of arriving before the wedding and the pre-wedding socialising.
And then the whole thing about her human friends being like, do you think she's going to be showing? And they're like, she's not pregnant. And it's like,
that's just Jessica.
Jessica's like right in there with who else gets fucking married at 18?
Eric? No, Eric. That's the...
Mike
is there drooling over them.
Oh, the Denali clan.
I can't even remember which ones. I think
the ones from Alaska. They're like all super blonde. One's Mariana Buring. One of them's your one who was in.
They don't really matter right now, I'm guessing, because they only make one more appearance after the wedding, and then they're gone, and it's the whole.
The other ones, what's her name? Maggie Grace, who was in Lockout.
Previous episode Lockout.
Yeah.
And Mariana Buring in previous episode.
The Descent.
And Doomsday.
And she's in The Witcher.
Well, we haven't done The Witcher.
No, but she's also in The Witcher. Yeah, there's a lot of people in this who are like, I don't remember being in Twilight.
I don't blame them. There's a lot of people in this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking people in this.
Oh, there's even more in the next one. Rami Malek's in the next one.
Yeah, I'm vaguely aware of the fact that there's like a shitload of different covens show up in the last one. Yeah. So
which at least... what kind of is shitty, because what they could have done is made this film like half the length and given you some of the arriving, because they all kind of
introduce a fuckload of characters.
They really
in the last
and they
film,
just shoved them all in together. Like the whole idea is that there's like people who've come because it's like, oh, you're going up against the Volturi.
No. Yeah, we'll get there next week.
Yeah, it's just so much more interesting than this one.
Yeah, no, this one really wasn't all that interesting.
This is a bit of a fluffer film.
Yeah, it really is. The wedding starts at basically I Do.
I know that it was a Caroline Herrera dress, which is a really like exclusive wedding dressmaker.
Okay.
It's not a nice dress.
I don't remember it.
It gave her weird pointy tits.
Don't remember
because of the way the seams came in.
No, I was more interested in the fact that the ceremony more or less starts at the
I Do part. Yeah, we're giving nobody a chance to say.
It was just like that's straight into vows. Forget anything else. Now, I mean,
no chance to object.
I would be quite happy to go to a wedding that lasted all of 5 minutes.
Ours did.
Well, yeah, ours did.
Yeah, both of them.
But like, considering it's them, I'm surprised their vows.
No, they make up for it with the speeches.
Oh God, the fucking speeches.
This is why we didn't have any.
Oh no, they are bad speeches. Although
I loved it. Jessica's is really backhanded.
Well, no, because after the
wedding, awkward kiss.
Yeah, the incredible awkward.
That's like fucking Married at First Sight kind of kissing. No, what was it? The guys who only had that awful the video of the couple that like their first kiss was their wedding kiss, and you're just like, oh no,
that was horrible.
You just
don't look it up if you haven't seen it.
No,
it's
just go in for a little chaste one. That's all you need. You're in front of an audience. Nobody sees.
Well, I mean, they don't either.
Yeah.
Although they clearly don't think they're in front of anybody else, as the movie helpfully lets us know.
Oh yeah, with the pan around of look, there's nobody there. They're in.
Well, I was like, hey, look, everybody got up and ran away because they were like, they're at it again.
Yeah, it's like the gazebo all over again.
But yeah, no, after the actual ceremony, that's when you've got the bit with the others from Alaska, and one of them was apparently dating or mating or whatever with Laurent, and says that like he was going to try and like go vegetarian.
And she's not cool with the fact that like Billy,
well, Edward's like he tried to kill Bella, so
Sue Clearwater and Seth are there with Billy Black.
I like Seth.
I like Seth.
I gotta put it out there right now. Seth
and Billy's
Seth
like trying to like Billy's cool. Like he's kind of like, oh okay, like Carlisle helped my son. He's kind of okay with the Cullens because he's like they'll do the right thing. It was kind of he's more accepting of them. Seth is just like these guys are awesome. Like you were saying, he had that bonding moment with Edward.
Well, yeah, him and Edward fought together and fought the big bads at the end of the last film. And I'm like, that's what I got from it. Was he was like, oh yeah, we fought together now, and you guys are cool. And it's the same then when he leaves later on
Sue's
and wants to follow
I really like
Jacob.
Sue as well, because she's just like comes across as everybody's mammy, because you see her later on like she's looking after Billy.
She seems like she does an awful lot of peacekeeping.
Yeah. He's on the council, so she's like...
Well, yeah, she's...
taking over for Harry.
Yeah, as one of the elders in the last one.
How? I feel like he was like, that's not Leah's man. Go Harry.
Yes. Like, definitely go Harry, because Charlie's not wasting any time.
No, Charlie's like, I know a good thing when I see it.
Harry's barely in the ground. He's like, hey, Sue.
There's awkward dancing.
We've got a bit of awkward dancing, and then we have all the bad speeches.
I love Jessica's speech because it's so backstabby. And it's just so underhanded.
It's just bitter and sad. It really is. Emmett's is just embarrassing. Charlie starts off kind of good.
And then goes a bit haywire.
And then just goes a little bit too, I'll hunt you down and kill you. And it's like, yeah, the joke's
because I own a gun. And I'm a good shot.
Her mom sings.
She sings her like a lullaby or something.
Esme is the only one who comes close to even having a bit of a good speech. Well, I suppose Edward's is okay, but you'd expect him to have a decent speech.
Yeah.
And his is mercifully short as well.
Yes.
It's basically just amount of time will be enough.
Everybody get up in an American wedding and have a say-so. Because that did happen at your cousin's wedding. I've never heard the maid of honour give a speech before in my life.
How many...
I don't know.
Speeches was that?
I don't know.
I'm normally languid by the time the speeches roll around.
There was an open bar at that too.
And I was, the only speech that I remember, I don't even remember it, but I remember being there for was my uncle's, his dad's.
Yeah.
Because I was told, he's doing the speech, get your ass in there. And I was like, that's okay, there's another bar in there.
Yeah. I remember about 5 of them. And then I gave up and wandered away.
Yeah, speeches suck, and so do these ones.
Yeah.
Jacob shows up.
Yay!
And it's sweet for all of about 2 minutes and then gets all fucking weird again.
Because he's like, oh, it's not going to be much of a honeymoon. She's like, it's going to be as much of a honeymoon as I want it to be because I'm not dying tonight. I'm going to wait.
Yeah, I don't want to...
And then he's all like, you're going to try and have sex while she's human?
Yeah, it's just like... But he immediately goes so angry about it. There's not even a like... Hey,
death by snoo.
But he's not even like, hey, have you considered the like medical implications of that? Or it's just like straight into anger and telling her what to do again, and you can't do that. And it's just, Jacob, come on. Like, I thought you got a little bit better. I have to
admire the fact that his anger isn't directed towards her.
Yeah, it is.
Well, like it is, but it's not. Like, he does look straight to Edward and be like... As soon as he sees him, he diverts.
Yeah, he's not happy with Edward either. But then when is he ever?
No.
Yeah, so he does freak out and ruins it. That's where we find out. Yeah, I was like, he was a wolf this whole time. Yeah, she's like, where were you? And he was like, oh, in Canada. And he starts talking about how it's weird to walk on 2 legs and wear clothes. And I was like, what? Has he been a wolf for weeks on end? Like,
yeah, he went off and
nobody's noticed this giant wolf running around all of the northern US. And what he says, North Canada, I think, was he says where he was.
Yeah, but they're Washington State. Where they are is like right on the Canadian border.
Oh, I know, but like...
There's a lot of open wilderness up there.
I suppose. Yeah. But yeah, he gets all weird about it and runs off. And then...
Well, no, Sam makes him leave.
Well, yeah, true. Sam makes him cop onto himself a little bit.
I make Seth leave too, and Seth has to either run the whole way home
or
strip off with the suit.
Yeah, carry it in his wolf mouth.
Yeah. Tie him a little peg. I don't understand why they don't do that. Just little drawstring bag, put it over their head. Over their neck, so when they shift, it's around their neck still.
I suppose when they're training, you would do things like that.
No, I think in the books they literally just have pants stashed all over.
Stashed around the place for wherever they end up.
Like all over.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, just have stashes in like cool boxes or something because they can like steal them. And
you don't know when you're going to need to phase.
Yeah.
But you're going to need clothes after you phase.
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
you leave them on the outskirts of like town and stuff like that, so you don't have to like try and sneak back in or steal stuff off clotheslines.
But yeah, so after that, then it's everybody kind of saying their goodbyes.
All throwing rice. Fuck them wildlife.
Yeah.
Exploding pigeons.
Edward doesn't even so much as tie a can to the back of the car or have a just married sign or anything.
Full keg.
They go off on their honeymoon and she has no idea where she's going, apparently.
Yeah, which is going to be fun in the airport when you're asked if you packed your own bag. Because Alice tells her everything's packed.
Well, you just say no and then they open it up and look at it. Or he uses some of his vampire powers. I don't know. But yeah, they go to Rio for all of 2 seconds.
To have a dance in the street.
To have a dance and another awkward kiss in the street.
And then jump
in a boat that
tertiary location.
Yes.
He is a fan of those, isn't he?
Yeah, she keeps going to additional locations with them. And then it's my...
Oh, fun fact, he couldn't drive the boat either.
Yeah, he crashed it like twice, didn't he?
Yeah, he was like, the 2 times he drove the boat, he crashed the boat.
Then it's my least favourite part of the movie.
Oh, when they walk in and...
No, actually no, the scene where he's like, tells her she's a vampire. He tells her that he's a vampire is far worse, but this is pretty bad.
Oh, when they make it all awkward because they walk in and they go, oh, a bed.
Just...
It's gonna eat me.
Everything from the second they get there up until the point that she realises that she's pregnant it's just awkward and annoying and stupid, and I don't want any part of any of it. I get he's all like, oh, I'll take it out on the bed, but like he snaps a little bit off the frame and then the whole frame collapses. So that last film, let her go on top.
Yeah.
Let her go on top.
I was just like, did they get the same, like, is this the same furniture people who did, like, all the furniture for The Saint? Because that was, like, famously held together by Velcro, so it would just fall apart when, like, stunt people were smashed through it. Because that's what that bed basically does. It just goes kaboof.
Well, more to the point, the bed is a hell of a lot more wrecked when we see it next after.
Yeah, which implies that they had another go around.
Yeah,
I'd be vague the second that, because that crossbeam is dangling dangerously. I would be I don't care. Sorry, love, get out of me.
It's not
vacating the
it's
location.
not the actual sex scene that annoys me.
It's the aftermath.
It's everything around it. It's her awkwardness before it.
Oh, when she's having the fucking panic attack in the bathroom, and it's just like,
you've made such a big thing about it.
Yeah,
like just go and have sex with him.
You're married.
It's fine.
Maybe you shouldn't have made a big deal out of it.
Their weird green screen ocean hug thing.
Yeah, and they did film on location, so I have no idea what the fuck that's all about.
Maybe they're in the sea, but it doesn't look like they're in the sea.
It really doesn't. It looks like really bad, like early 2000s softcore porn CGI.
Yeah,
when they tried to make those movies for like, was it like Late Night on Bravo?
Oh yeah.
Where it's like, is it film? Is it porn? Who knows?
But yeah, and then afterwards, it's the worst when he realizes that he's bruised her, and he's like, "No, we can never have sex again."
Bruises happen.
It basically, like, it does get to the point where she's absolutely begging him
for
sex, and he's just like, no, I'm gonna keep running away from you, even in locations where I probably shouldn't.
Yeah,
like at the bottom of a waterfall
or the jungle.
Up the side of
in the jungle. Probably shouldn't leave you alone. Especially somebody who is notoriously clumsy.
Yeah. And it's just, that's where we get introduced to
the
housekeepers as well, which I thought that was kind of funny, but not entertaining enough to get me through all of that.
No, I do enjoy the housekeepers though.
They don't have sex again.
No.
He goes off to the mainland to hunt, isn't it? And she makes peanut butter and chicken for dinner.
Which is like the only meat product you ever see her eating the whole thing, because she's always eaten vegetarian.
Has she?
Yeah.
I don't actually recall seeing her eat any.
Like
I think I've seen her like pick at things.
It's always vegetarian that she eats until she's like, I'm going to have some really not well cooked chicken.
Oh, it looks rotten.
Which is probably why the chicken's not well cooked if she ain't used to making it.
Oh, it looks rotten, but when she takes it out of the fridge, it's just a jar of peanut butter and chicken. I was like, what? Well, she doesn't.
I thought she was going to use the peanut butter to make a crumb for the chicken.
No, she was just going to eat it out of the jar while she barely cooks the chicken.
Yeah, gives herself some food poisoning.
And then immediately throws up.
Yeah, because you would.
Peanut butter and chicken equals vomit.
Yeah.
But that's not the reason.
No.
Edward comes back and sees
he's
her
all
vomiting.
like, don't come in here. You can't see me like this. Never mind the fact that the bathroom has fucking louver doors that aren't closed. So you can just see straight in anyway.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Because it's not like the Kazie's in its own like little closet in that big spacious bathroom. It's fairly open to everything.
Yeah, she asks for her bag and sees her tampons and realises that she's late.
And then starts doing some head math.
And then, does some head math. Well, asks him when the wedding was.
Then frantically does some
head math. He's a bit slow on the uptake and doesn't realise what's going on.
He's a guy.
He's an idiot.
He's a guy who's never cohabitated with a menstruating lady.
It's a good point, I suppose. But he's still an idiot.
Yeah.
She...
Also the generation he's from. Although he's supposed to have gone to like medical school and shit like that.
She looks in the mirror like she's supposed to have a bump. But as you pointed out, she's just been eating.
Yeah, like, love, you've been on your honeymoon. You've been doing nothing but fatty eating. Like, you're married now. You don't have to maintain anymore. It all goes to shit.
But then
she's dressing better than she did beforehand, which is unusual. Because it tends to be the other way.
That's a very sexist joke of you, Kieran.
I'm wearing your sweatpants.
Very sexist joke still. If I were to say it, it would be absolute cancel, Niall. Cancel, mono. It's over.
No, we don't have to put all the effort in anymore. I don't have to get up before you. Make sure I go brush my teeth and then sneak back into bed.
I do like that when she kind of, when she's like, oh, whatever, I feel a thing move inside me. And
it's wind. You've just been puking.
No.
Also, you were swimming in that waterfall. It could be parasites. You are like,
true.
Like you are in like some and it's not exactly like they can get fucking infested with anything.
But she gets the call from
Alice. Yeah, oh yeah, because she's like, oh my god, I swear to God, I felt something move. Yeah, gas.
But yeah, gets the call. It's Alice, who's, I'm guessing had a vision. She doesn't say she's had a vision. She just says she can't see Bella anymore.
She's like, are you okay? I can't see you anymore. And she's like, I don't know. Edward...
Do vampires go into shock?
Yeah, because he has just gone statue. He's like,
yeah, he hasn't moved an inch.
No.
And yeah, they kind of...
You hear Carlisle, who's like, is he okay? And then he kind of snaps out of it and is like, we're coming home. And then Vamp speeds his way around the place while she's having a weird moment.
Well, I mean, on the phone, they are like, I think I'm pregnant. Is that even possible? Yeah. And then they're like, yeah, we're coming home. And my first reaction was, like, don't fly home. Get the Cullens to come to you.
No, but Carlisle can get equipment from the hospital or whatever that he
well
needs.
Then true, but like it's
got
just
more
like
access to stuff
considering how fast the pregnancy is moving, and you're not supposed to fly late stage in your pregnancy.
I don't think a vampire human freak baby is going to be affected by private jet travel.
You definitely have the same opinion as Edward does, because when they're packing up and leaving, Edward calls it a thing and keeps saying it, and is like, well, Carlisle will get it out of you straight away.
Yeah.
And she's all like, oh no, this miracle growing inside me.
No, it's not.
I assume that's the way she is in the book.
Yeah, of course she is.
Yeah.
Mormon.
They get back to...
She's all like, I don't care, it's gonna kill, even if it kills me, it'll survive. And he's like, get it away from me.
Oh, we skipped over the talk on the beach when Jacob's talking about what he'll do if...
Oh, when he's having his lovely little fantasy about biting off Edward's head.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I like how his fantasy includes seeing Bella in the coffin.
Well, it's like Charlie coming in and seeing her because they're trying to work out what sort of a lie they're going to come up with, because she's gone away for like a convenient amount of time.
Yeah.
To like get used to her new powers and get her hunger under control.
Yeah.
So he's having all these like nice little fantasies while they're playing like football on the beach with the whole pack, and then they're talking. Leah's got some words of wisdom for him.
Yeah.
About getting over shit.
Yeah. They talk a little bit more about
the imprinting.
Yeah.
And how they're lucky. And Jacob's like, not all of them are, and it focuses on, I can't remember which one it is, with the little kid.
Yeah, that's all you get there, and I missed it the first time around, but...
They go into it a bit more, I think, in the previous book. Whenever Jacob is explaining to Bella about what imprinting is, and he's talking about it, and he's saying he doesn't want it because it'll take his will away. Which I get.
Yeah.
And he talks about, I can't remember who it is, but it's like Leah or Emily is like baby niece or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, he doesn't feel like, he's not attracted to her.
Yeah.
But he's there as like a protector, big brother kind of mode. And it's like he'll always be in her life until she's ready. And it's and you're like, okay, that kind of nod doesn't make it any better.
Yeah,
it's still kind of grooming. It's grooming.
And,
it's weird. I don't like it.
And like...
Like, what happens if she wants to go and date somebody else?
Yeah, because it sounds like you're going to imprint on not other werewolves.
Yeah, humans or people from the same similar bloodlines.
What if the humans not down for it?
Yeah, and it basically is like they don't have a choice because
and also
they just want to be around them all the time. So basically, you get a stalker if you don't like it.
The werewolves still age, don't they?
Yeah, so he's got to like...
So like...
I think they might age slower.
They'd want to, because otherwise when the person you imprint on is of age, if they're not already, it's still gonna be fucking weird, because they're gonna be like 18 or 19 and you're gonna be like 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just the whole thing.
There's all sorts of issues around the imprinting. It's a bit of a fuck
even the movie felt uncomfortable with the concept, because when Jacob imprints later on, they make sure
to show her older. Yeah,
to show her older, but B, to play that bit of him explaining it to Bella.
Mackenzie Foy, who is Renesmee in the next film, she was 11 playing the role, so even though she's playing, I think she's only supposed to be like, she's not even a year old yet.
Well, hey, look, Jacob's lucky in that.
So she's actually growing up quicker.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas that other dude who we've just met on the beach,
he's got to wait at least 15 years.
He's got to wait 15 years, and like just. It's so weird.
I know,
there's no rationalizing of it that it's
Mormons.
It's slightly less offensive the more it's explained to you, but it's still never good.
Knee jerk is just ugh.
Yeah, and moving on.
Yeah.
While we're still with Jacob, he goes home one day and
they're like, Billy's there and they're like, oh, I heard from her, she didn't sound great.
Yeah, she's sick. She's going to stay there a few more weeks.
And he's like, oh, really? And then he goes over to the Cullens to check out in with Carlisle and hears her and is like, oh my God, you're home. And Carlisle's like, yeah, they came home 2 weeks ago.
So yeah, we're about a month in.
Yeah, but the most important thing is that when they're leaving, Edward leaves Bella alone and she phones Rosalie.
Yeah, she says she needs her help. And she does.
Yeah.
Because it
and she couldn't have picked a better fucking guard dog.
Well, yeah, because it really seems like
it's her and Rosalie against everybody else.
Like, I think
Esme's trying to keep the peace by like
and so's kind of Carlisle. I think if neither Baby nor Bella can come to harm, Carlisle will be happy.
Yeah, Carlisle's just like, I can't, because I have to try and, do the best thing for both. They're here. And
yeah, Alice is on Edward's side. I don't know where the two boys sit in it. I think Jasper just thinks whatever he's told to think by Alice.
And Emmett kind of does the same, and they're just staying out of it.
Yeah, I think Emmett's staying out of it, but I think Emmett is probably on Bella's side anyway, because he seems to be on Bella's side, and it just so happens that that's Rosalie's side as well. So he's like, sweet, I don't have to have any conflict.
Emmett at this point is like, he's a bit of a peacemaker as well.
Yeah.
He just is like, why can't we all be friends? So, yeah.
But yeah, Edward and Jacob then go to have a talk where Edward's like,
well, this is where you get the big reveal where she's like, oh, like she looks really fucking sick. Like she looks genuinely sick. Yeah,
she looks sick there, and from
she's really gone.
Here on out.
Big round of applause actually to the special effects department on this, because that girl looks emaciated. It's actually uncomfortable to look at.
Yeah, I don't want to say I liked it, but it's one of the things that I really appreciate. Effective. It's really, really well done.
Her knees really the really thin legs with the knobbly knees, especially when she goes down hard later. Oh God, that.
But yeah, from here on out, she just looks progressively more gaunt and thin every time we see her.
It's so uncomfortable to look at her.
Yeah, Jacob and Edward have a talk.
And you get the belly as well, because it's like, they've been back 2 weeks and she's like up to like 6-7 months worth. It's hard to tell because she's lost, so like she's so skinny. And they're like, it's sucking the life out of you. Yeah. It's parasite.
Well, yeah.
Because babies are parasites.
Yes, they are. But yeah, Edward wants Jacob to try and convince Bella not to have the baby. Yeah. And if he can't, and she does, and she dies, he wants Jacob to kill Edward. Yeah. And he's like, well, that part... Yeah,
because he's already had some of it explained to him as well, because he does say to Carlisle, he's like, why haven't you gone to labor yet? And he's like, we can't, like, we don't know what's going on, we can't see with like ultrasounds or anything like that.
Yeah, no, it's like, Carlisle, I can't see either.
And Carlisle and Alice give him the information he needs. Like, they're not going to fight him on it. They're like, no, you need to know this, because she's so happy to see him. It's kind of weird. Makes sense later, but...
yeah,
you're like, oh no,
yeah,
this is why he always liked you, because he was secretly attracted to your ovary.
Well, you were saying that's just some sort of weird fan theory, because like we said in the last episode, if the two of them get together and he imprints on somebody else,
that's shit. But if they get together and they have a kid, what happens then?
Well, I would hope he wouldn't imprint on his own kid.
Imprinting
is problematic enough without imprinting on your own fucking child.
It's so weird.
It's so wrong.
It's so weird.
But we haven't even gotten to that yet. Because Jacob then goes inside and tries to tell Bella that she's being crazy and not to do it, and she's just like, no, I can do this, and
I'm strong
it'll
enough
all be okay. And he runs outside.
I just don't have that. I'm sorry, my sense of self-preservation is get it out. Like, I don't like children. The idea that really fucking freaks me out. Everything to do with that, how gaunt she looks and everything, is really triggering to me, because I'm like, it really, really deeply unsettles me.
That's why even in the intro, I didn't make you pregnant, Bella.
No, God,
and I made you the housekeeping instead. Some people might have thought that's insulting. He made his wife the housekeeping.
No,
but I would not make her pregnant.
You have no idea how much of a phobia I have of it. Like, it really, really, really freaks me out. And
I know.
To the stage.
Listeners might not, but I know.
No, it does. And that is just, it's a visual representation of everything I imagined that happened. Like, that in my mind. I'm like, down to like the ribs breaking and all of that. I'm like, no, because that can happen.
Yeah.
And then the spine snap.
Oh, the spine slap is nasty later on.
Yeah.
But that doesn't come for a while because Jacob runs off.
He goes off and has a sulk and
turns into a wolf.
Yeah, because you can see there's like bruising and everything on like coming through her skin before she pulls the shirt down on the belly.
You keep talking about how weird and how little you like it.
No,
and you
but just like literally breaking her from the inside out, and he's like sending all of these images of like it's destroying her and yada yada yada, and they're like, oh my god, and you get some of like wolf vision, which is nice. Yeah, and you hear a little bit of how like their thoughts are processed, and that the fact that can hear. And then they have a big old howl, and they all join up and have a conflab. Sam is like, well, it's time to kill it because it's going to be some sort of monster that won't be able to control itself, and Jacob's not too happy. And I thought Jacob was Sam had previously, when they were having the whole conversation on the beach, Sam was like, you're not going to go near the Cullens. It's my call because I'm the alpha. Yeah. And you get that whole thing where Jake's like, didn't want to deal with all of this at the time. Yeah, that's what wish I did. That's what leads him and Leah into their kind of talk about imprinting and love and all that. But yeah, that then comes to a head now when Sam's like, no, we gotta go and kill the baby, and if that means killing Bella, we gotta do that too. It's killing her anyway, because that's because that's the thing that Jake is like, it's killing her, and they're like, well, we're gonna get it out because when it gets out, it's going to rampage at a crawl. Jacob and it'll be the slowest rampage ever. Well, I mean, maybe they know it's gonna grow up as quickly, but Jacob and Seth both are like, no, and you can't kill Bella. Sam kind of yells, barks, and Seth immediately kind of bows down, and Jacob does for a second, and then stands up. And I thought they were going to have a fight, and he was going to take over the pack, but instead he just runs off again. Yeah, he just separates himself off and becomes a lone wolf. He tries to be a lone wolf. Yeah, Seth follows, because Seth doesn't quite work out for him. Because Seth's like, no, it's the right thing to do. And that's me just liking Seth even more. Yeah, he's like, it's the right thing to do. Yeah. He's like, I don't agree with Sam. Yeah, I don't want to have to fight. Because that's the thing that Jacob says to him, is like, well, whatever about wanting to follow me, you might have to fight your own brothers, like your own. He's like, I don't want to do it, but you if it's can. The right thing to do. So they go back to the Cullens to be like, hey, so I told Sam what's happening, and they all want to kill you now. So I'm going to try and stop that happening, and Leah shows up as well. Yeah, Leah shows up. Because Leah's like, you think I'm letting my brother go with you? And also, I didn't know we could leave. Yeah, and that's a thing. I can now not hear the whole Sam Emily shit, and I'm back in my own head, which is nice. So yeah, if you consciously decide to leave the pack, you no longer hear their thoughts, or Sam can shut his thoughts off. Oh right, yeah, I think if you're not part of the pack. So she was like, so I didn't know that was a thing. So, and that's the whole thing. He's like, well, I can't just about the Cullens. And she's like, well, you don't have to. I don't have to like them. I just have to follow you. Yeah. So, yeah, she's like, I don't need to go in the house. I don't need to do anything, but I can do like perimeter or whatever. Just don't make me go back and don't make me have to go through that again. Yeah. Like, I'm 100% on Leah's side the whole way through this whole thing. I'm like, yes! And that's when she's like, that's like, her reasoning is sound. She's like, I don't have to like them, but this is a better fucking option for me. Well, yeah, that's where she's like, that's kind of why I want to. And also my baby brother. That's why I so badly want to imprint on somebody, because it will I won't be a feel this from that. Yeah. And that's when Jacob's kind of like, fine, okay. Yeah. We get because Leah's like, because you all hear it all the fucking time. We get a bit of a tense montage of her time passing, Bella looking worse and Edward looking up vampire baby on the internet. Saturn eating his son. Yes, I do like that picture. The rest of the Cullens look a little bit more. They're getting the blacker eyes. Yeah, and that's then thrown into sharp relief when Esme's brings out food for her. Oh, well, no, I like that she brings out food for them. No, but it's their hunger is thrown into sharp relief when Jacob has his idea / snide comment that the baby probably just wants. Yeah, because she's like freezing cold. She's got an IV. She's looking even worse.
Oh, sorry. Well,
he's crushing her from the inside out.
Yeah. Carlisle tells her just how bad it is, and her and Edward have a big fight.
Yeah.
And then after that, they're all sitting around, and that's when Jacob is like, no, it probably just wants to sink its teeth into something. And
they're like, ooh, let's give her blood.
Yeah. I do like the way
Alice is just, come on, Jasper, let's leave. And Emmett leaves. Rosalie's like, no, I'm okay, because if anything happens to her,
okay
this is my baby.
When she's not okay later.
She's gearing up in the back of her mind. She's like, well, if she dies, I get the baby.
She wants to steal that baby.
She's like, well, nobody else is going to look after the baby.
Baby, true, baby. If nobody else wants it, I'll have it.
She'd be one of those crazy ladies that has those those ever living baby doll things. You've seen them.
Oh, like creepy. In Children of Men. But yeah, so she drinks a bit of blood. She feels a little bit better. Edward reads the baby's mind and stops being such a sap about things and is like, I thought it was going to be a killer like me, but it's a beautiful, soft, sensitive soul like you.
He likes the sound of your voice. He likes the sound of my voice. And then everything's magically okay.
Yeah. He's just fine with it.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm so sorry I left you all alone with this.
The Cullens are running out.
It's like, well, no, that's your own. Like, you had a freak out and made decisions. And he does kind of say to her about, like, you made this decision without me. It's like, well, you made
the decision to not have it without her.
You went straight to that instead of discussing it with me like a normal
human. Yeah, you both went to extremes.
Because they literally could have just been like, this is a really bad idea. We don't know what's going to fucking happen. This is going to kill you.
Well, they never, neither of them have a rational conversation from what it's like. She tries to rationalise it out with Jake.
Yeah.
But Edward never gives her the chance to do that. He's just like, immediately like, no, it has to be
done. Yeah, he won't even
listen
to her.
Yeah, and she probably wouldn't listen to him either, but he can't get too uppity about it when he's doing the exact same thing as she is, just from the other side. But they are or have run out of blood for Bella.
Well, they had a supply just in case. Yeah. And she's after drinking all of it because baby wants nutrients.
Yeah, so...
sucking the life out of her.
They say they're going to have to go and try and get some, and Jacob's like, the wolves will kill you because they're surrounding the house.
Yeah, because they're literally they're just waiting on you coming out. And they're like,
well, we have no choice. And Jacob's like, you do that for her? And that convinces him to go out and play a bit of a trick, distract some of the other wolves.
Yeah, it's all like, oh, let's... I want to meet with you and I want you to take Seth and Leah back. And they're like, the fuck?
Yeah, we didn't agree to this.
You can fuck right off. And then he's like, yeah, I'm going to kill it when it's born because they trust me.
Yeah, that's
good ploy. I'll give him that. Like, good ploy, because he does, like, his hatred and everything that he had prior to that.
Well, also, I think he does plan on killing it.
If she dies.
Initially,
if she dies, that baby dies.
But yeah, it's mostly just a distraction for some of them.
Emmett, Carlisle, and Esme go.
Yeah, they go to get blood for her.
And they're like, oh, Carlisle, you need to feed as well so that you're sharp for when she delivers in case anything happens. Like, you would be operating at peak performance. If you get a chance, can you drain a couple of G'er into some thermoses for the rest of us? Yeah. Cheers, thanks.
Well, but that point ends up being moot because while they're out, she breaks her back and goes into labour. Well, you get to see them
run, which is fun.
Oh yeah,
because fucking Emmett,
it's
like rugby tackling. And Wolfie
there, and then when they come back, are like the only like bits of action in this film at all
of any sort of thing, and it's a lot of like high side fly tackles.
Well, I suppose you don't really want to be taking those wolves head on.
No, so and you think they'd be better at it, considering they'd observed all their fighting techniques in the previous movie.
Who, the wolves? Yeah, the wolves are I think the wolves are...
Like, they know that Alice likes to drop out of trees like some sort of demented koala.
Oh no, I think the wolves' strength, I think, is purely dependent on what the plot needs them to do. So it's like, if it needs them to kill the vampires, the wolves are strong enough to kill the vampires. If it needs them to not kill the vampires, they keep missing and or getting sideswiped by other vampires. But yeah, so you see a little bit of it there, and while they're out, Bella's back goes snap.
She drops the cup of blood and reaches over.
Yeah.
And pulls something and then snaps her back.
Is it not supposed to be like the baby just going, "Cha!"
No,
karate chop.
She's supposed to detach as she bends over to get it. She bends wrong and her placenta detaches in the baby, because when that happens, you lose all blood and oxygen supply.
Oh, right.
So the baby freaks out and goes "Ka-cha!" through her spine because it's panicking. And that's why she's like, he's suffocating,
getting out. Break her spine.
Yeah.
So why did you say no? I don't care what happened before. The baby still broke her spine.
Yeah, kachayed her spine in half. That is nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nasty.
The rest of it's irrelevant. Like.
Yeah. And they're like,
they cut it out.
Inject her with morphine. Then you go to like her POV.
Oh no, there's a hilarious bit when Rosalie's standing there with the scalpel.
Oh yeah, no, like when it changes to like her POV and
that is from her POV.
Yeah, and they're like morphine, and then scalpel, and he's like, no, wait for the morphine to spread. She's like, no, get him out, he's suffocating.
Yeah, and
it's
no time.
Like Jacob and Edward, and then Rosalie and Alice is like actually trying to like keep her calm, and Rosalie's just got a scalpel and is like, there's no time, save the baby, fuck you. Like she'd be stabbing her if she could.
Oh no, but
then she's getting all like high on the smell of blood, and then you got Jacob fucking body checking her,
tackles her across the table, fucking hilarious.
And then like Alice is dragging her out by the neck.
Yeah, Alice drags her out by the neck.
It's so chaotic. It's brilliant. It's actually really well staged. I think, like because she's blinking in and out, so you're getting these glimpses of of this chaos that's going on around.
Fun's not the right word. That was well done. And again, anything that I like is swiftly followed by something that I really didn't like, because after the baby is delivered and she dies, and it's not so much when...
And why do they have to do the overhead shot where she just looks so like...
They just keep focusing on her gauntness.
She's so spindly.
It's fine up to the point where Jacob leaves and is like, I'm not going to kill you, Edward, you deserve to live with this.
Yeah.
It's all after that, it just takes so fucking long.
Big syringe full of venom right in the heart.
Yeah. But she's...
Also, Underworld did it better.
Oh, the body...
The venom burning through. Yeah. Underworld did that way better. I do like, though, the ribcage popping back out.
It just takes way too long. It goes on for way... Especially in...
Jacob runs outside and they're like, oh no, she's dead, and Seth just looking really, really upset, and the rest of the pack are there too.
Well, one of the other pack hears him and runs off, because you see Sam is saying to Billy, or has just said to Billy, what's going down. He's like, I'm sorry, we've got to do this.
And Billy's like, no, it's my son. And Sam then turns around and says, Bella's dead.
Well, no, whichever wolf was outside runs up to Sam and tells him, and then he turns around and says, Bella's dead.
Yeah.
They go off. That's when we get the other bit of action that's in this film.
Where they're all squaring up against each other.
Oh, no, sorry. Doesn't he imprint before we see the fight? Yeah, Jacob imprints first.
Because he comes back in. He's like, that's it, I'm going to go kill that baby. Yeah. Because I'm going to leave. You won't even have the comfort of the child, I think is...
Well, no, I think...
Because Edward's like, oh, I have to save her, and he tries to hand off the baby to Jacob, and Jacob's like, keep that thing fucking away from me. And that's when Rosalie comes back in and is like, I'll be fine.
Yeah, but I
might go and lick it a little bit.
Jacob was always happy to kill it. He just wanted to wait until it was born.
Yeah.
Because that's his issue. When Sam is like, we have to go and kill her.
He's like no, just wait until I get over.
Yeah, just wait until she's not at risk. Like,
yeah, separate the two.
So yeah,
but Rosie's all like, give me the baby, give me the baby, give me the baby.
Yeah, and she has the baby when Jacob walks in.
Gonna go give him a bath.
When Jacob walks in to kill the baby, he sees the baby and imprints.
Oh, that weird eye lock. At least they do skip over to like her being like 20
within like really 3 seconds. They have to,
and then they just focus on her being an adult.
You can tell how uncomfortable this movie is with the idea of it. They get right there. How do we justify this 17 or 18-year-old boy seeing a brand, like literal newborn, like it was actually a 3-week-old baby
as well.
Yeah,
like it really was. It was fresh out. Like they covered it in strawberry jam and cottage cheese. It's like that's what the mixture was that they put on. It's like it's non-toxic.
Yeah.
And don't mind me, baby smells a bit rancid. It's the cottage cheese.
But yeah, like the how are like just whoever the director was for
Bill
this.
Condon.
No, but whenever they came across this concept, must have just been like, how am I supposed to rationalise an 18-year-old boy deciding that a newborn is his soulmate? How am I supposed to do this?
This isn't the thing they had to re-edit though, because they had to re-edit the sex scene, because that was going to end up getting them an R rating, because apparently Kristen Stewart just went fucking when Harry met Sally on it and was given like wild thrusting is the quote that's used. That they had to go back back in and edit that like right the way down to get it past the censors, but apparently this bit was fine.
You could be guaranteed that there was no re-editing needed on this scene because they knew long before they filmed it exactly what they were going to do, because like I said,
adult, we're going straight to adult.
Yeah, like just
like zip 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 zip.
Yeah, how do we do this? How do we justify this? Oh my god, why is this my job to justify this stupid concept?
Yeah.
And no, the movie isn't even comfortable with the idea of it.
The child is literally 10 minutes old.
Yeah, like it's
yeah, I know, it's so weird.
And like I said, they have to have Jacob from the second film explaining it again, like played over his fantasy vision
like
of
when
her
you
in the future.
See her, you know,
even
it's
when
like
she's like,
you're there, you're not.
It's like, hey guys, remember all this stuff we said? Remember all this stuff
it's
we
said?
We swear he's not a pedophile.
It's not creepy. We swear it's not creepy.
No, it's still fucking creepy, movie.
It really is.
It's
so
just
weird.
So yeah, then a fight breaks out outside. And then, you'll never guess, the most convenient thing in the world just happened.
Oh yeah, he's imprinted.
The one thing that can solve this fight.
Yeah, it's their most sacred law.
Yeah.
Because that gets reiterated. It's like he's imprinted and now they can't do anything.
Yeah, it's their most sacred law. I was like, was it? Because when Jacob was explaining in detail what imprinting was, he never mentioned anything about not hurting it being the most sacred of their laws.
Yeah, because they'll break like the pack because everybody shares.
But like,
the grief would cripple the pack.
Yeah, and well, like, but Jacob gets that point across when he says, "You kill her, you kill me."
Yeah.
So
calm down.
But I was like, okay. So, like, fuck. But if there's that great of a bond,
pump the brakes there, Romeo.
If there's that great of a bond that it'll make you fall in love with a baby, it'll probably also fuck you up when they die.
Yeah.
But then it's their highest law. I was like, oh, how convenient.
Ooh, fiddly.
It's just that annoyed me because I was like. It's not even a smart way out of the fight. It's like if he hadn't imprinted, everybody
just convenient.
would. Yeah,
everything
would
gets wrapped
die.
up in a nice little package.
But if he didn't imprint on her,
you mad at that? Wait till the last film. You're gonna be mad at so much stuff because everybody was mad at it.
Yeah, I think actually the convenience of
it's weird and creepy, and
the convenience of him
it's
imprinting
really like
being
everybody was like side-eyeing Stephanie Meyer being like with a baby.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The as creepy as that is, the convenience of it being the thing that solves the fight annoys me even more than the creepiness of that.
They can't touch her.
But it is incredibly creepy.
Doesn't mean they can't have a go with the rest of the Cullens for allowing this creation.
I assume it's not done.
No, there'll be more to do with
the wolves,
and with the stupidly named baby.
My guess is
the white lady named baby.
Jesus, yeah. I tried to not bring that up because I'm sure we'll have to bring it up in the next one.
Yeah. No, it's all right. They shorten it to a ridiculous nickname.
How can you shorten a name that's a combination of two other people's names and that's not a portmanteau of it? It's just both their full, well, not their full names, but
just like slightly smushed
near
together.
Enough their full names.
Yeah.
How could you shorten it?
At least they didn't put any extra letterings in
again.
it. No, yeah, they make a unique.
How do they shorten Renesmee to anything that's not Renee or Esme?
Nessie.
You named
my child after the Loch Ness monster, and then she punches Jake.
No, stop it.
Yeah, Nessie.
That's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, so then the film is nearly over because they dress up Bella's corpse.
Yeah, they kind of wash her down.
They wash her down.
Put her in a.
Just be patient, and
you do get like her kind of. I do like the subtlety of her.
I like any subtlety in these films.
Filling back out.
Yeah.
Her face looks a bit dodgy.
Yeah.
But like her rib cage popping back in, her legs filling back out. It is done like her face is the only one where it's a bit like, ooh, that looks dodgy.
Her face doesn't look great.
But like for the rest of her arms and everything like that, it's really nicely done.
But even that, even if that didn't look great, I'm still just the work that they did to make her look like horrible during the pregnancy.
On the table.
Yeah.
That she's only from the shoulders up, the rest of it is prosthetic, and there's like a puppeteer underneath it, but they still had to do like a lot of prosthetic work on her face.
Oh yeah.
But when she goes to have the bath and she takes
that's
really,
the one that's the worst.
Yeah. And what I like about that as well, because it's his not disgust at her.
No, it's shock, I think.
Yeah, and she's ashamed of how she looks as well, like she's realising the toll it's taking on her.
Yeah, all that's over with because she wakes back up.
Yeah, with red eyes.
And it's the last bit of the film. But it's not.
No, it's not, because we get a Volturi bonus scene!
You didn't even realise it was there.
I had never seen it, yeah.
I was just like, why is
I knew there was one, because I think I saw this on...
Don't get me wrong, it was a weird feeling for me, because I was like, this film is supposed to be an hour and 54 minutes long.
And there's
it's an hour and 30. It's an hour and 38 and the credits are starting, or an hour and 35 and the credits are starting. I was like, that's unusually long credits. I don't want more of this film, but that's unusually long credits. But apparently I did want more of this film.
Yeah.
Because this is the most I have enjoyed anything in Twilight so far. Is the mid-credits, post-credits, the little extra bit that you get.
With the Volturi.
Is
where they get the phone
brilliant.
Message off the secretary. I've forgotten her name. God love her.
Oh yeah, I can't remember her name, but it doesn't matter because she doesn't last long. Because she comes in.
She hands him a
message. And he reads it out and he's like, oh look, we've got a message from Carlisle. Which is spelt with an S, by the way.
First it's the spelling, then it's the grammar.
Yeah, has her killed because she spells Carlisle wrong. It's fucking brilliant.
Oh,
and then, of course...
Like the screaming as she's being dragged off. And he's like, oh, excellent, our feud is over.
Yeah,
and he's like, why would it be over?
I can't remember which character he is.
He's not Cassius.
Christopher Heyerdahl's
Marcus.
Marcus, yeah.
Yeah, he's so done with it.
He's so done with it all. And that's what we said about him. And it's clear here he still wants to be done with it all. Because he's like, great,
everything
finally.
Is so boring.
Our little tiff with the Cullens is over. And Arrow's like,
no, it's not.
No,
because I always get what I want.
Yeah, they have something I want.
And they have a lot of things I want. And I want them now, Daddy.
But yeah, it's just that cracked me up. I really, really,
the fact that he called the guards as soon as he said the thing to her about Carlisle being spelled with an S. The second that he said it, she started to cry. She was like, I'm fucked.
And it's a particularly good post-credit scene because...
You're like, ooh, the Volturi are coming.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a teaser.
Like, he's fun.
It's a bit of a joke. It's not... If you haven't seen it, it's not going to ruin anything for the next film, but it does set up a little bit of the next film. Just a small bit.
Just
of like,
Arrow is like, you think you've won? You haven't won.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that they will finally be the final bad guys of the whole series.
Yeah.
Hooray, we get some actual bad guys. Victoria can get stuffed. She wasn't a bad guy. She was crap. And that is Breaking Dawn Part 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't really enjoy this one at all.
That's what
so far,
I don't think I
realised. I don't want to say my favourite, but Eclipse is the best of the ones we've watched so far.
Because I think I watched these when they came out on Netflix just to kind of like finish off the series.
So you watched them as part 1 and 2 together?
Together, because I was like, it's the same. Like I did it with I think when the last Maze Runner came out, because I quite liked the first Maze Runner film. The second one's a bit meh, and I was like, fuck it, I'll watch it just to finish off the series kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I watched these two together, so I was like, this is boring, this is boring, this is boring, this is boring, this is boring. Woo, werewolves.
Yeah, there is. It's just, I don't know, maybe it does something for
somebody, somewhere.
Well, no, but the teenage girls who this was made for, maybe they get a lot out of this film.
The tortured soul.
Because, no, but it's got the wedding, it's got the first making love, then it's got some trouble in paradise, it's got Jacob showing up again. So I mean, maybe it does, but for me, nah. This film
it could have been.
It had a couple of funny bits. It had one or two things that I thought were well done. But
I liked everything. I liked all the Jacob and the pack dynamics and like the conversations that he has with Leah along the way.
Yeah, but I'm like, there's one film left and we're only getting into that shit now.
Yeah, no, I liked that side of things more, and there being the conflict of him being like, I shouldn't have given up being alpha.
Well, yeah, once again, this movie fails to focus on the more interesting relationships that it actually has in it, and it focuses
which
on
is
the
like
one
everybody
shit
else.
One. Yeah. Because, there is.
Because I want to see fucking Sue and Charlie go on a date. God damn it.
Well, I mean, they could even try and get a bit of mileage out of that. But, like I say, it's a series of films about the wrong characters.
It is. It totally is. They're like the most boring people.
But, yeah, don't recommend this one either. 1 left. Yeah. 4 down. 1 to go.
Nearly there.
Looking forward to one particular bit in the next film.
Or just all of Michael.
Michael Sheen, just hamming it up to the max when he sees the baby. Because I've seen that clip before.
The giggle. The fucking giggle is so good. Yeah. He just arrived on set and went, cheers!
I'm just hoping that we get a lot of him.
Yeah, there's a good bit of him just being wonderfully eccentric.
Maybe even some action, if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
If I'm really lucky, the Volturi will win.
From what I can remember, you at least get all the different because all the vampires, the ones that show up, have different powers. Them all having like fighting with each other and testing shit out on each other. And being like, what can you do? Oh, I can do this.
Like a lighthearted thing, kind of like they're
all showing
version of like the baseball from the first film.
Where they're all showing what they can do. So as far as I remember,
stop telling me about it, and we'll watch it and finish it off.
Yeah.
As ever, thank you for joining us and listening through all 4 of these Twilight films. We've got one left, and then normal programming will resume.
Yep.
As normal as we get anyway.
We'll go back to something that's, a bit more sane.
Yes, something that will ease our poor shattered brains.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. If you want, you can head back and listen to some of our previous non-Twilight episodes or our other podcast, Mono Rants the Boys, or you can come and chat with us on Twitter @rantsmono, on Instagram @monorants_the_boys, or you can send your own rants to monorantspodcast@gmail.com. And we'll chat soon. Bye bye.